To help your daughter complete a class project, you buy 4.5 yards of string and you must cut them into pieces measuring 1/4 yard each. How many pieces will you have for the project? So, the key word here that I'm going to focus in on is cut them. So anytime you're taking one big thing and cutting it up or splitting it up into smaller pieces, in this case, pieces measuring 1/4 yard each. Anytime you're taking a big thing and splitting it up into a bunch of little things, that's telling us to divide. And this type of problem could be expressed in a number of different ways. And throughout this exam, you're going to see, or throughout this practice exam, you're going to see multiple different problems that all involve this same process of taking one big thing and cutting it up into smaller things. So now that we know what to do, we're taking one big thing, and if you want to, we could visualize this if we want. So we have like one long piece of string, and that's 4.5 yards, and we're cutting it up into these smaller pieces. And the question is how many, and each one of these smaller pieces is 1/4 yard. And we're cutting it up a bunch of times, and here's the last one over here. And the question is how many little pieces are there? Okay, so like I said, we're going to want to divide that one big thing, which is 4.5, and we're dividing that by 1/4, or basically how many 1/4 divide into the number 4.5. So I'm going to go ahead and change that 4.5 to a fraction. So 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9, so that's 9/2 divided by 1/4. So anytime we're multiplying or dividing with a mixed number, you want to take that mixed number and convert it to a fraction. And then the way we've defined division with fractions is to change it to multiplication. So instead of dividing by 1/4, you're multiplying, or change, flip. So you're multiplying by the reciprocal of the second fraction. And once we have this written as multiplication, we just multiply straight across, top times top, bottom times bottom. 9 times 4 is 36, 2 times 1 is 2, and 36 divided by 2 is 18. So it looks like the answer would be 18 pieces of string. All right, and that should do it for this problem.